Hi guys, nice to see you again. Today we're talking about Tuesday night whiskey. We are really fortunate enough here to taste a lot of really great things. Expensive whiskey, rare whiskey. However, it's not what David or I go home and drink on a Tuesday night, and I think that it's good to have some less expensive things that are really tasty, that work for a lot of different things. So we have 3 new whiskeys in today. 2 whiskeys, 1 bourbon. The first one is an Irish whiskey from Concannon that is finished in Concannon wine barrels. They're a winery that's been around for a really long time in Livermore. And this is just simple Irish whiskey that pour on the rocks, have it neat, sip on it after work. It's really, really just refreshing and tasty stuff. The next one is a Canadian whiskey, Royal Canadian, very fancy, but we tried it with the Sazerac Rep last week, and what I really liked about it was that it has some nice richness to it. It's not like bad, sweet, overly done Canadian whiskey. It high rye content, so there's a little bit of that cinnamon and spice to it, but a really nice like backbone of vanilla and some nice just overall richness. Not the most complex thing. Make it into an old fashioned, put it on the rocks, just come home, don't even worry about it, have a cup of it, a glass of it, and it'll be really kind of enjoyable. And I like that. We have it for $19.99, which is killer for the quality. And then the last one that we have new is John B. Stetson. And thank you, Whiskey Shortage. We've had a hard time keeping a lot of good bourbons on the shelf. They didn't tell us who this was from, but it's pot stilled, and there aren't that many people running pot stills in Bourbon County these days. So we are kind of on the path that we think it's from Woodford Reserve, and it has that similar kind of rich style to it, but what I liked about it was the spice and kind of the vibrancy to it. There's a lot of nice like clove, cinnamon, similar to the Royal Canadian, but brighter, and it tastes like good bourbon as far as I'm concerned. Not particularly expensive, and something that I like to have around just for coming home and pouring a drink. I don't want to be eating foie gras and having creme brulee 3 times a week. I want to be saving my special whiskeys for special occasions when people come over and I want to share with them. And so these are really nice options for us to have that we can say, oh, here's my Royal Canadian. I'm going to make a Manhattan tonight. It's going to be delicious but affordable, and it's going to help me get my Tuesday night going.